Hello everyone, I am Nu-Trix the Synth guy, and today we're talking about Amplitude X-Time from IK Multimedia. Now this is an effect pedal. It works of course with guitars. I like to call them synthesizer pedal because they go well with any type of synthesizers or even drum machines. There's 4 of them. This one we're talking today is the X-Time. This one is the delay box. So they're mostly made the same using the same logic. These are ionized metal chassis. You wouldn't be scared of moving with these on the road. These are very solid. Every knob is just like, well built. At the back, you've got audio in, audio out, stereo for the delay. Depending on the other box, it might change, but most of the time they're delay in. If you have only one, it becomes mono in, stereo out. You've got MIDI in and out. So this is really cool because you can use, your MIDI controllers to change, all the parameters in real time. So it becomes really flexible if that's what you want. You've got a USB connector that you can plug in and use this little box as an audio in and audio out. So this is also an audio interface at the same time. It's kind of crazy. So if you just want to record in your computer without anything else, you can actually turn off the effects and becomes a recording box. So if you only have one box to buy and you want to use a pedal, well, the pedal is audio and it also an audio interface. A little bit crazy, but that's what it is. At the same time, you've got more than 300 storable presets. And when you use the USB cable, you also have a MIDI over USB, and you can use their free librarian to just manage the sound and the preset you have in it with your computer. It's just a great sounding delay box. Let's just basically try it out. So what I have my Roland SH01A patched directly into this, and now there's no effects if I turn it on. You have the model. When you click on this, you're selecting the 16 different, here you have 16 different algorithms of delay you can use. Then you've got real-time access, or I would say direct access to the time, the feedback, the filter, mod. This can change depending on the type of algorithm you're selecting. The mix, one side is you hear the dry sound, the other side you only hear the effect, and anywhere in between is a balance of the two. And you've got this one here, parameters. When you press on it and you can have access to different parameters. In this case, this algorithm has no parameters extra. It's just a tape 76. And you already have access to feedback, hear the tape slowing down and going faster. So you only have the effects that you want for the tape sound. If you turn this thing, you go mod tape now. You get the filter. So the filter of the delay. Here the delay is dollar, less high frequencies. Muffled, which is kind of the sound of a tape because it kind of loses the high frequencies. So that's it. You turn this and you have access to analog. This one saturates. How much dB of saturation, I guess. That's it. And here you have high pass, low pass, so you can click on it and then access and say where you're going to cut. So again, these are the parameters changes every time you're changing here. Go. The next one is digital. Here, would you have no parameters? Okay. Let's go to ping pong. No parameters, but the mod now, ping pong, you have left, right, left, center rack. So you can switch between the two. So what I said, the mod can change. So this one plays a pattern. So that's just playing once. So that's it. I mean, you can play with it. And then the mod is what? Okay, that's the pattern. So what's cool about this is it becomes an effect that you play. It's a creative effect. It becomes part of the sound you're playing, because you're playing the effect. In this case, I have to play it because it's going to be part of my rhythm, you know? It's going to be part of the rhythm. So that there's always two types of effects. There's the, I would say, cleaning up for your mix type of effects, like, you know, EQs and compressors that you need because it makes everything sounds at their place. Whereas this is more of a creative effect you put when you create the song, and it becomes part of the sound of your synth or guitar, whatever it is, and you'll keep it like it would be the original recording of the sound, you know. Let's just go through the dual. Yeah. Let's get reverb pong. Let's have some feedback on this thing. Oh, this one has a pitch shift. Okay. So I'm going to have a fifth. Hey, here you go. Hey. Here you go. So it could become some type of an octaver if you want. Harmonic. This one is a little bit dirty. I mean, you hear the sound is a little bit distorted. And if I go here, you got dirt. Oh, okay. Speed, dirt. Oh, this is cool. So you get that distortion in it. Okay. Next one is slap back. Okay, slap back. Then you get Arctic. Some type of like wash reverb on the delay. It's cool. Very nice. And we're back to vintage tape, the first one. So these are just going through the algorithms, the new algorithms, because they're not the one that exists in the IK Multimedia plugins. They're using the same technology, but they're new. And what you have on top of that is you now have the presets. The presets is just a save of everything we just did. You hear the tape slowing down. I won't play all of them. There's 300 of them, but you see the how to say, you see the pattern. You see how it sounds. You hear how it sounds good. I love the fact that this is a hardware box that will stay, I mean, in your studio for years and years and years. And if one day you want to get rid of it, it's still going to be valued something because it's a hardware box. So you got the sound of the plugins, and also it comes with the plugins of this thing, an Amplitube for your computer, so you can actually create your sound over there and then send them back using Librarian into this. So it's a complete set. So put in, basically, it means that this long-term value will stay up because it will stay functionable. Even if one day there's no driver for it, well, you don't need any. It's without driver, it's class compliant. So this is really cool. I like this approach. I like the fact to buy stuff that I know is going to, stay for enough time. I'm not going to say 25 years, but yeah, if you can, if you like it, if you at one point you want to change, it's still going to be valued something, and you're going to be able to sell it, which is not the case with plugins that you buy and then one day they're just gone. Of course, it's not the same price, but for that price here, you're buying also an audio interface, which is just massively cool. That's it. I like it. I like the approach. I like the concept. I like the sound. Again, IK Multimedia. Good work, guys. That's it. Stay safe. Make more music. Cheers.